What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video where today I will be discussing and going through my pre-lift rituals and what I like to do and why I do them. So we are going to start off with the bench press. I'm sorry if I'm looking down when I'm going over the footage because the footage on my laptop, you guys are going to be seeing the footage overlaid. So starting with my bench, I first like to wrap my wrists, the left one first and then the right one. I don't show it in this one, but I'll talk about it after it comes over. But as you see, I have my feet up, I retract my shoulder blades, I take a couple of breaths before I unrack the weight. Unrack it, I lock it out at first, take a big deep breath, and then I lower the weight, pause it on my chest for a second or two, then I press the weight back up. So what I like to do with my wrist straps before I even sit on the bench, I stand up, I do the left one first, and then I do the right one, and then I take off the thumb loops because in competition you can't wear the thumb loops, so I just take them off anyways in training just to get used to the feeling. And then after I do that, I tighten my belt, and then I do everything you saw. So moving on to the deadlift. I first like to walk back towards the mirror, as you guys see right here, but I don't go as far back as I usually do for some reason. But then I like to stare out the bar, get my feet in place, bring my hands up, go down, grip the right side of the bar first, and then the left one, and I yank the bar off the ground, do the hump to get activated, then a big breath at the top, and then I pull it just like that. So with the deadlift, like I said, I like to go all the way towards the mirror behind me just to like stare at myself for some reason. I don't know. This is what I always done, and I like to do that for some reason. Then I come up to the bar, I get my feet in place, and then I do everything else. So moving on to the squat. Before I even start showing you guys the squat, it's basically the same as the bench up until I go up to the bar. So I like to do my left wrist first, and then the right one, and then after I do that, I take off my thumb loops, and then tighten the belt. And I usually turn out the music, but I didn't this day because I already had it pretty loud. Then I twist the bar, and then I go under it, shake a little bit, get the bar low, unrack it, and take a big breath out of the top, and then I drop down into the hole, and then I come back up. So that's what I do for my pre-lift rituals. Let me guys know what you guys do in the comment section below. Music wise for my pre-lift ritual, it varies on lift to lift and how heavy I'm going. On that squat one you guys just saw, I was listening to a 50 Cent and Eminem Till I Collapse remix, which got me hyped up like crazy. The deadlift one, I believe I was listening to Sean P, Be Like Me. I'm pretty sure I was listening to that because that's what I usually listen to on deadlifts. My bench, I don't remember what I was listening to at all. But my music selection for my lifts is usually hip hop or rap. I listen to trap every once in a while, but not really, unless I find a really good one that I like. But mostly it's just rap and hip hop. My artists vary from like Meek Mill, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Eminem, just stuff like that. Just something that can get me hyped up and motivated. And when I go up to any bar to squat, bench, or deadlift, I just physically I'm not there. Like physically I'm there. I mean mentally I'm not there. Like I'm listening to the music, and then after I unrack the weight, like everything just goes away. All I can hear and see is Steve yelling at me in the background, and all I can see is me going up and down the squats. And on bench, all I can see is the sitting, because that's where I stay. That's where I stare. And then I look at, there's a mirror in front of me, so I look into the mirror just to make sure my form's okay and everything. But that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.